Heyo YouTube. So right now I'm just kind of breaking down some dribble moves that are still in NBA 2K20 from like other 2Ks. It's not a dribble tutorial. You see in this sequence right here, I'm just doing the whoop-de-whoop. We'll talk about that first. The whoop-de-whoop, really simple. Whatever hand the ball is in, say it's in your right, you just flick the left stick to the whatever direction the ball hand is in, and then flick the right stick diagonally. So say if it was in your right hand, you'd flick it diagonally up to the right, and if it's in left, diagonally left to the, and then the left stick to the left. I'm just kind of showing some stuff like that in this. You see right here, I'm doing, I'm kind of spamming just the half spin. Another really easy move. You kind of just, when you're coming up court, your right stick, just kind of move it in like a 30-degree angle, like kind of right and up. So flick the right stick up and then like kind of turn it to the top. Not all the way at 6 o'clock, just, like 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock, whatever, whatever hand you got it in. Another move, the momentum into the sham god. It's easy just as well, just do a momentum and then immediately do a sham god, which is kind of the same as kind of the whoop-de-whoop. You just flick the left stick up while you're flicking the right stick back in one motion. So right stick towards you, left stick away from you, up and down while you're doing the momentum. Another move that's new this year that's looking pretty nice is the the little like hesitation he does. This move is really simple and it's gonna get a lot of people. When you're just sprinting up the court, just tap LT and your dude does that little like twinkle toes thing you see I was doing with Steph. And it can it can stun him, especially if there's a badge for it if you put that on. I think that's gonna be something really big in Pro-Am, threes, something with a lot of open court space. And then right here, I'm just kind of showing, you don't have to, the sham god, you can do that without momentum. You can just do like a little behind the back action I'm doing here and then doing the same thing, just flicking, right stick down towards you while you're flicking the left stick up, at the same time, make sure you're doing it in one motion. And to do the behind the back, it's just, kind of like flicking it behind the back, not doing like a full, pull down open court behind the back. And then, of course, right here, I was just showing, you got the little normal 4-spin. Here, I was doing that Van Fleet just to show it off. A lot of the same moves are in this 2K compared to other 2Ks. It's not too much different. I know a lot of people worried like it was going to be a whole lot, but you can do a lot of the same moves I've been messing around with. And other than that, those are all the moves I kind of wanted to show specifically. I'm just going to, just kind of free dribble right here. You guys can watch. I'm going to chain some stuff together. It's all stuff I talked about, though. You see, like, a little sham. If you guys don't know how to do that when you're running towards the paint, just kind of sham good while you're running, and he does that little, side step hesitation right there. This isn't a full dribble tutorial. I didn't go full hand comb mode and, break down every single move, for, I was going to drag it up to 10 minutes just because in this demo we don't get to put on our own dribble moves. We don't get to fully test it out. So I'm not gonna sit here and give you a full breakdown of Steph Curry's moves and be like this is how to be a dribble god in 2K20. But I did want to give some people just a little bit of a little guide. If you're struggling, I've saw some people that they can't really momentum that well. They're not the behind the back's looking weird and stuff. And you just got to try it and practice it. The movement, it does feel a little weird, I'm not going to lie, but once you kind of get these moves down, you feel like, the same dribbles you've been doing all your life. You guys are going to be great. If you're new to dribbling and this is the first video you're ever watching about dribbling, I would just suggest, they got a tutorial. You can practice dribble moves. You can tap down or up on the D-pad, and it'll kind of give you a step-by-step. Because a lot of these things, it's a little bit more complicated. You see, I'm just doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm doing crossovers. I'm doing behind the back, step backs. And this year, it is going to be a little bit different because you can't just, let a motion play out. Like, everyone loved just doing the rhythm dribble, let it go, and then blow by people. They still got rhythm dribble, like rhythm moves though. Like if I tap up, he does, see like right there, that was a rhythm. And then instead of just letting it play out though, I kind of just did like a, hezzy crossover, behind the back. It's like, you're making the rhythm dribble is the best way to put it. Like, you're the extra motions that come after it originally. And, see right here, I'm just kind of spamming between the legs, seeing how it looks. It looks like you will be able to do some more standstill dribbling. Standstill dribbling's not really my thing. I never really did that, even when it was in its prime. I've always been more about, moving, using moves to kind of get open and get space. You see, I'm just doing some weird pump fakes right here. Green, it looks good. But yeah, but if you are new to dribbling, I'm going to put out a tutorial when the actual game comes out and I can test these different styles and see which ones are the best. I'm not gonna waste your guys' time with it with Steph Curry's moves. You know, he's not that bad. If you want to practice with a dribbler, I would say dribbling with Steph Curry is cool. He's got some nice ones. Fred VanVleet, when you do that little pick and roll thing, his moves are nice. You saw that normal sport spin. And then D'Angelo's got some nice ones. I haven't actually played a ton with him, but I'm gonna test more into it. See, end him with a little whoopty. It's gonna be nice. I think they're gonna have like park moves be in actual NBA games and pro-ams and stuff. So if you guys have any questions specifically about like dribble moves, put them in the comments. There's a lot of more videos you can watch that give like hand cams. Like if you don't know how to momentum, you can watch some hand cams, and momentum is the same in every 2K, so you can watch it in 2K18, 2K19. Just let me know in the comments. It's Tonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.